Hello everyone, this is GM Var Akobian with 1000 GM. We're analyzing the games from Hollywood IM tournament. This is round number 6 of 9, and with the matchup we have here, IM Matthias Marek against FM Mark Heimann. Let's take a look at this game. Knight f3, knight f6, g3, b5 by Heimann, attacking, trying to get some space here and put a bishop on b7. And here we have a bit unusual move, knight a3 by Matthias, attacking the pawn on b5. So the question is what to do here. If you play a6, then there's a bishop g2 setup, and this is what I've seen before. There were some games played like this, c4, and the knight eventually goes on c2 in these positions, and more or less equal position. But here we see b4 played by Heimann. Knight goes on c4 now. a5, a3 now, threatening to take and pick up the rook. Bishop b7, bishop g2, d5. Knight is going to be very nicely now tucked in on e5. And now you don't want to play a move like this, because after knight g5, it's going to be very, very bad consequences. Knight g5 and you're losing on f7. So you're going to have to go here to trade. c3. I think more or less black is safe now. e3 takes. Now bishop d6. Now we see takes. c4 comes in, trying to trade a position. Takes, queen b7. Bishop a3. Queen a6. Queen c1. Queen e3. Castles. And now we have a clear advantage for black here. Yeah, somehow things didn't work out as great here. I think this queen a4 move was absolutely important here to play here, because you want to put pressure on the knight and make it difficult to castle, and also you have the threat here. And it looks like the game might have just fizzled out to a draw with these ideas. Check. It might have just simply fizzled out like this to draw. But after bishop a3 c5, queen a6, and now it just is ready to castle. And even if you win the c pawn, the c5 pawn is going to give some advantage for black. And now at this moment, it's a gamble. It's a gamble by Matthias, because he's in trouble positionally, so he's trying to do that. So bishop c5 played. Takes, winning a pawn. But the question is, can this pawn advantage be converted? Rook c1, h3. I would say this decent winning chances. Okay, it's hard to say if it's winning or not, but it's very decent. e4, it's always tricky when you're pushing the pawns, 95. Repeating the position, it's a very interesting. Now, still tempting to win, but rook c1. Wow, that's a good defense right there. And yeah, the players agreed to a draw here. Yeah, I think pushing the pawn on e4 here perhaps was a bit too much here. Just play rook c6 and get your king involved, okay? Get the king, and still a healthy pawn here. So I think there is some still very decent chances for Heimann to win this game. So he just has to get the king into the game. But instead he played e4, and that's created some weaknesses, additional weaknesses in the position here, because now the e pawn is kind of pushed in, and see, and if you take, you always have a problem with the e4 pawn being so close. If the pawn was on e5, you can just simply take and bring your king in. But here, every time you take, the king is going to take, and it's going to put pressure. So it's going to be difficult. King f7, yeah, rook c1. Yeah, just equal position. Yeah, so it's a good draw here for black. In fact, he was pressing the entire time, so definitely a good result for Heimann. Thank you guys for watching this game, and we'll be back with more games from round number 6 of this event. See you soon.